Hey everybody, this is Chewy Plays Nintendo, and today we are here back with Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I figured, I was playing the game right now. I was about to just go and do my own thing, but then I was like, you know what? Jackie's busy right now, nothing's really going on. And there was just this huge update announced for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yes, it is raining in my town. Yes, we've got some awesome things on the way. I've just eaten a whole lot of apples because I'm going to be moving some trees, but it is time to talk about this update. So, for those of you who missed it, which I don't imagine many of you did, Animal Crossing is getting an update. It is happening on April 23rd. So, if I'm in the States, so that'll be a couple days from right now for me. But for other people, I don't know when it's going to go live. People are suspecting, it's almost the 23rd in Japan, so probably sometime tomorrow this update will happen for a lot of us. But for now, we're just going to wait. But there's so many shiny new toys coming to this game. I'm so ready for them. The biggest of which is all of the Earth Day stuff. So they're adding Leaf into the game. It's such a good time for me. I don't know about you all, but I've been talking about bushes for a long time. If you saw my New Leaf town at all, you know that it was covered in bushes. Like, all of my paths were very bush heavy. And so I really appreciate seeing them come back. I'm really excited about Crazy Red coming back, and it looks like they've combined him in a couple of ways that I really appreciate. One, we are getting the art back that a lot of people kind of suspected would be attached to Red. But also, if you played Animal Crossing in the early days, the very early days of the game, you know that Crazy Red used to run the black market, and it seems like they are finally bringing the black market to this game. So it looks like it's going to be a mix, really. It's a mix of, just new artwork that we can get, and probably some really rare goods that he acquired in very suspicious ways. So I'm assuming we're going to be able to enjoy all of that. But yeah, let's kind of take this in order. So I started talking about Leaf's shop first of all. I am really excited for Leaf in this game. He's one of my favorites. I mean, they named the game New Leaf after Leaf, so it seems obvious to have him just come up in the future games. Like, he's a big character. He's pretty awesome. But I'm really, really excited about getting, of course, bushes. Bushes lining your paths. I know a lot of people have been kind of talking about how, so many people already have all of these plans around their town and it's going to be a lot to rework it, but that's part of the fun of the game to me. Like, something crazy happens and then all of a sudden you have to just destroy everything you already worked toward and work towards something new. I don't know. I guess, we're only a month into the game at this point. I don't know if you all saw my video recently talking about that, but, being only a month into the game, there is so much that we already still can do, but there's going to be so much more added to this. So the thing that I'm really excited about too is that the bushes are kind of they're evolving in a way. In the first game, like, we had the set types of bushes and there weren't too many variations of bushes, but now it seems like we're getting a lot. Like, the olive starts were my favorite in New Leaf. The olive starts in hollies specifically, and this one showed off that there are yellow olive starts and I think orange olive starts. So there were like different colors to them. Whereas before, we only just had the plain old main olive starts. Like, now we're getting a whole update to these options that we have here, and I'm stoked. I am so stoked to see that, because now it's more like the flowers at this point. Like, I wonder if we're going to be able to like crossbreed bushes, make those a little bit more interesting. There's a balloon here. But we're gonna be able to crossbreed bushes maybe and get different colors maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out when this game comes out, but well, not when the game comes out, when this update. I got so used to talking about the game coming out that I always think of it in terms like that. But anyways, so that's the big thing with bushes. Like, seeing the variations of bushes, that's amazing. I would love to be able to crossbreed them for sure. But, even just getting like new colors and things for them is good enough for me. Like, am very happy that that is going in that direction. We're not really sure if Leaf is going to have his own shop later. I do like his little cart that he comes in. Like, the carts in general, I already have this DIY recipe, but the carts in general are going to be really cute. Like, I love little Kick's stand here. He's visiting my place right now. Real rainy. I've also got a matching hat as him, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's just so much potential with like having new characters in, and I'm really excited to see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about with Leaf in particular is, you know, like if you go to the shop, let me go to my shop real quick so I can show you this. But when you go to the shop, you typically have like some options for flowers and things, and those flower options are always going to be the reds, the yellows, and the whites. Those are basically the one type of flower that we have. I think, you know, Leaf is really good at what he does. He's a very nature-loving boy, and we love him for that. But I imagine we're gonna get like some rare seeds from him. Things that are hybrid seeds, like some blue windflower seeds, or I don't know if those exist actually. I haven't crossbred any to get those, and I haven't looked up any of the flower things to actually like, you know, no guides for me. I'm just like breeding whatever I can. But, you know, I imagine we're gonna get like really rare hybrid seeds from him sometimes and just have the option to like grow some of those. So I think that'll be really cool. One thing we didn't really see, because they didn't really like scroll down his menu at all, but I'd really love to see new types of trees. New trees would be great. I really love the birch trees in Pocket Camp. I know I love something from Pocket Camp. Oh man, it's bad. But really, I do love the birch trees. I think they look really awesome, and it would be really cool to see like new trees pop up in his shop, just new greenery in general. So that is something that would be really cool. But yeah, outside of that, like, I am stoked to see Leaf. He is awesome. So let's talk about Red a little bit. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, Crazy Red is back. I am so ready for this. It's the black market thing is one of my favorite things. Like, if you played the first game, you'd see Crazy Red's tent come up, and on it it says black market, and then black is crossed off. Jolly Red, you're right. You're right. It's Jolly Red. Jolly Red is back, not Crazy Red. It's his twin brother, who's actually a lot happier. But anyways, so Jolly Red is here, and you know, in the original game, he used to have this black market written on his tent, and black was crossed out. I want to see what type of stuff he has. It's always, he's ripping you off. You without a doubt are going to get ripped off by this guy, but he's such a great guy to get ripped off by. It's wonderful. It's so nice to get, you know, just your money stolen from you for really rare items. But really, yeah, they showed something new with that, and it was basically that you got this special screen where you could look at the artwork a little bit more closely, and that is beautiful. I really like that we're going to be able to examine the artwork a lot more. Jackie, my partner, she did a lot more art than I did, but it's always fun to just kind of like see the stuff she knows, because she'll know a lot more about art and pieces than I do, so I like getting her little details from it and everything, so that's really fun. But in general, it's going to be, I'm really pumped because Sergio, I remember he talked about the artwork coming back, and he said he doesn't want to use a guide. He wants to just kind of do his own inspections and essentially like get things wrong, maybe not know quite so much about what the pieces of art actually are. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes for him. I'm going to try the same thing. Like, I'm not going to look up any of the artwork. I'm just going to essentially try to figure it out myself, you know? Just see if I can figure out what each piece of art is based on learning it over time. So that'll be really cool. Outside of that, what else is going on? Nature Day. Oh, you know what? I can't go pass by Jolly Red without also mentioning that he's got a cool little boat that's on the secret the secret beach that we have. We were all wondering what the secret beach was, so that is really exciting. I'm so ready to actually put that little beach to use and actually decorate around it. Like, as you can see, I've been going all out with my entrance right now. I just added this little fountain for you all to see right now, but I'm excited to like make it all like this really strange cove that takes you into this deep dark forest or something. I really want to, because I'm messing with that right now. Like, I'm building my own little forest town. I've got all of these really cool features to make it like really just a dense wild forest, and so I'm really looking forward to making the secret beach look kind of like this, like make it this really dark, gloomy entrance to get to Crazy Red in some way. So now I'm so ready to mess with that. It's going to be amazing. So I want to move on from there, since it moves in pretty naturally into the museum. So the museum is finally going to get upgraded. We're going to see a lot of cool new things happen with the museum over time, I think, but this is going to be the first one. We're getting our first upgrade to the museum, which, you know, speaking of upgrades, it's only a matter of time till they introduce more upgrades to the Nooklings shop. So my shop's actually going to be closed tomorrow, and it's upgrading, but from what I've heard, that's the only upgrade there is, so there's going to be a lot more to look at and work on. So I'm stoked about that. I'm really excited. So seeing that the museum can get an upgrade is going to be a real game changer for sure. It's just going to be like, oh, all of a sudden all of this special stuff can happen, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It's amazing. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this path quite yet, but we'll take a look. Yeah, I'm blown away by it getting upgraded. I'm excited to see that exhibit, because as you all know, the exhibits that we've gotten so far have been so fun. They've just been amazing. I don't know, I've been really impressed with the museum exhibits. They look really good, and the art exhibit, from that little bit that we saw already, I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. From there, I did want to talk, I guess we're still on the museum, so let's talk about the International Museum Day. This is something that I don't know how much this matters to a lot of people, but I remember Sergio and I on the podcast were essentially talking about just kind of like having different little tours of the museum. Like, maybe Blathers took us around, he could tell us about everything in the museum, and then from there, you know, you just learn little bits and pieces here and there, just some different little things about all of the stuff. And so this kind of gives me that impression, like you're stopping by the exhibits, maybe they have more little signs up that tell you about all of the catches that you donated and all of that, but I think overall that would be really interesting. What else would I want? I guess I don't know. I'm just excited for the museum. I love seeing it updated. You know, everybody's saying it's probably just going to be upstairs. It's going to be a whole little thing upstairs, because we obviously have kind of, I guess, the exhibit already set up and everything, so the stairs could lead up to it. So yeah, it would be really cool. So let's go ahead and talk about some different things. Nature Day is coming up, so that's actually going to be the first thing that we're going to be definitely introduced to, because once this update happens, like, we're probably going to see Leaf and Red pretty randomly. Who knows when it's going to be, I guess who knows when they're going to pop up, because they're just going to be random encounters, you know? They're going to show up in our plaza, they're going to show up on our secret beach. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to. So, but the one thing that we're sure of is the Nature Day is going to happen right away. So what they've told us so far is essentially that we're going to get some special Nook Miles Plus missions that we can perform in order to get extra Nook Miles and everything. And then these missions are all going to be based around like Earth Day activities. They're probably going to be like planting bushes is one we saw for sure, but like planting flowers will be a good one. Picking weeds probably, even though I will be very mad at them for giving me that one, because I'm currently in the process of like strategically placing weeds all over my place to make it look wild, like I want it to be part of my decoration. So I'm probably just gonna pay for a Nook Miles ticket to go and pick their weeds because I'm not picking my town's weeds, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's gonna last for what looks like, I guess, April 23rd through May 4th. I don't know how long that is, but it looks to be about a week and a half. So a week and a half is a good amount of time. It's about the same amount of time we got for the cherry blossoms. So there's that. But yeah, overall, I am all for Earth Day. I am pro Earth for sure. Let's see. I'm kind of looking for some fencing that I wanted to use here. I might have to actually make more. So we'll do that instead. But outside of that, what do they have coming up next? So May Day tour, that's going to be happening next. That's going to be from May 1st to May 7th, and I think it's going to bring back a character that a lot of people are fans of. They kind of teased him, they didn't show him up close, but Rover. Rover is going to be on these May Day tours. I have no idea what they're going to do. It's just going to happen the first week of May, May 1st through the 7th, and then I don't know, these tours look awesome. They look like little mazes. They look like there's different little things to collect around them. And then we're gonna see Rover. I have no idea what he's gonna do, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be really amazing. From there, I guess after that, it is the International Museum stuff. But I guess the last thing is the wedding season things, which was very weird. But so I watched this morning, and then I walked into the room, and I was like, Jackie, there's an update for Animal Crossing, and she was like, I'm sleeping, Chewy. But she was, she was still sleeping, and I was like, all right, I'll go exercise, I'll get some energy out, I'll shower, get ready for work, and then after that, I came back and I was like, all right, Jackie, let's see this thing. And she thought a lot of it was really cute. She thought a lot of it was really awesome. And she saw the wedding stuff and she's like, oh, it's so cute. You could throw a little wedding for them. It's going to be adorable. So yeah, she was a fan. I am also a fan. And Reese and Cyrus are back. I talked about Reese and Cyrus on the podcast before. I think it's episode 13 where Sergio and I answer who our favorite special characters are. And I kind of I point out Reese and Cyrus as are a set of characters that I really, really like. Mostly because they represent a lot of things that Jackie and I really like. For one, we are all about kind of refurbishing things. We got our couch reupholstered. We reupholstered another chair on our own before. We really like shopping at secondhand stores for a lot of things. And yeah, in general, we like that aspect of their characters. So I'm really stoked. And also they're married, and Jackie and I are married. So I really like those characters, but it's gonna be fun. I wonder, I was really starting to wonder like what Harvey was gonna do that was different. I wanted to see something a little bit more unique from his place, and doing kind of like some missions around the stuff that he has to offer. Like maybe we get a glimpse of special characters, we can do special photo ops, but also get special items. It sounds like we're gonna get some cool like kind of wedding items. So I don't know, it's really exciting to see that. So that's a whole another thing that they can introduce to this game. Oh my goodness, I just noticed there are raindrops on this window as it rains. This game is perfect. I love it so much. Okay, I'm geeking out too much on this game while I'm playing it all the time. But anyways, yes, wedding season, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a long one. That one actually goes for the entire month of June. So June 1st through 30th is gonna be that whole thing. So yeah, I don't know, there is a lot happening, there's a lot coming to the game. I think it's coming at just the right time. Well, it's kind of funny, because I was listening to some other people talk about it, and in the Game Explain video, they were all kind of talking about how they're like, oh, I'm nearly at the end, I've just about finished like everything I could do in this game, and I'm like, are you kidding me? No, you haven't. But I also have to remember, like, they're not playing the game the same way a lot of us would. At least the people I feel who are watching here, we tend to be focused around this game very intensely. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a cool thing. It's a very cool thing to see the game get updated. But I will say, the timing does feel perfect. I myself actually just paid off my final home loan. Like, I just paid off my basement here. So I'm all done. Like, this house is paid off. I own it. I'm a homeowner now. I don't owe anything on it. It's all done. And so now seeing like some new things pop up, I'm so excited to play with them. Especially because like I guess like my town, I don't know if it's ever going to be finished. Judging by how I'm going with decorating, I've done this whole little path very slowly. So there's like I feel a lot of work for me to do still. So many things that I still have to work on. And so I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a never-ending process, especially if they're adding bushes, if they're adding new things for me to do on a regular basis. So it's just yeah, it's hard to see this game ever ending for me in any way. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep playing for a long time. I did see a question from Tab a long time ago. She asked, "Who am I more excited for, Red or Leaf?" And this is a very good question. It's very hard, a very hard question for me to answer as well, just because like I love both a lot. But I think overall, Leaf is my favorite. Leaf is more representative of what I like in personally. So it's like nature stuff. I'm really all about nature. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for Leaf, but I also love a good con man too, though. Like getting conned and everything. I'm so excited about that. I love a good sucker. So I love to see that as an option. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for all of this. It's gonna be really great. Also, my neighbors are outside and being a little loud, but that's okay. We're all here having fun. But yeah, anyways, that is basically it. We're getting a lot of really awesome updates for this. It's coming at the right time. I think for a lot of people, we're just feeling like, yes, it's time to update this game, especially because like Sergio and I don't know if you listened to the podcast we posted today, but we complained for a good 55 minutes about the game. I wouldn't call it, I guess, complaining per se, but I would say like we had a lot of things to say about like things that they could fix in the game. And I don't know if they're fixes that'll ever come or happen. They're like all really small quality of life things, but I think just in general, we're at that point where like, okay, we kind of understand what there is in the game now, and we're ready to see some of our more beloved characters make a comeback. So it's really nice to be able to experience that, like pretty soon too. It's really awesome. So yeah, I hope you all are enjoying my nice rainy day. I'm trying to make a little bit of a special garden here with a nice, I guess, spring fountain here. So yeah, I'm really going for a natural look because it's just the kind of thing I tend to enjoy in Animal Crossing. I really like taking advantage of a lot of the natural features in the game, and this game's just great. The control that we have to just like move trees wherever we want, it's wonderful. So Leaf being in the game, it's gonna be great. I'm really ready to start hanging out with him and doing some fun things. So let's put some more fences around. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna, I guess, hang out with you all because I wanted this whole first part of the video to be more of a video talking about a lot of this, so just to give this more of a reason for people to watch later on, so it's not just a regular old stream. But now I'll hang out with you all. How are you all doing? I hope for a tour of your island soon. You'll get one soon, Piplup. Don't worry about that. My island is a mix of pink plus kawaii with natural tones and stuff, and Chewy's town is such an inspiration for me. Oh, well, Cookie, thanks. It's a lot of work you have to put in to make these towns look like something you like, but I really like that too. Like there's just so much to mess with, and I think it really lets everybody do their own thing. Like it lets people, actually I might put this a little closer here, but it lets people do their own thing and really just, make something that they like, and I really appreciate that. I find a lot of inspiration from a lot of different people. Like maybe you don't like the placement of things too much, but I also think of that as like a little bit of a challenge. I really do like the challenge of trying to find how things can fit in your town effectively. It's nice. It's you know, I guess if you don't feel confident in decorating and that sort of thing, I think just like break it down into a little piece. Like take a little home, maybe put some flowers around it, maybe put a tree, maybe find an item that you really like for the character. For example, I'll show you right now. I guess Agnes is a bad choice. It's her birthday right now. I already gave her a present, so she doesn't have anything too crazy, but we'll go into Roscoe's place here. But for Roscoe, he's got a very like cool vibe. He really likes things that are black for sure. He's a black horse here. Let's talk to him real quick. You again, I'd tell you make yourself at home, but it seems you already have. Alright, now that we're in private, we can talk about anything we want. So what's up? That's about it. But yeah, like take inspiration from the interiors of people's homes. Like Roscoe, I might play off of this like pirate theme, really, but I'm definitely gonna play off of the black that he's got going on. So if I go to his workbench here, hey, what are you staring at? I know I ain't the best housekeeper, but whatever. Just try and make yourself at home best you can. Is he not letting me use his workbench? Okay, so I can use his workbench. So he has this really cool black workbench. So what we can do is, all right, sometimes he needs to work outside, right? So maybe we need to craft him a bench for outside. So I've only really got these two ones. This one can't be customized, but this one at the bottom, it marks that it can be customized. So, but I need some materials apparently. I don't have any iron nuggets. So we're not gonna be able to do that here. But I think I'm gonna craft him a workbench for outside because it'd be really cool. It's raining. Okay. Also, the secret beach, I just saw somebody do something really cool. Like, I hadn't thought of putting a palm tree on the secret beach, for example. Let's fix that right now. So, one of these I'm actually going to plant here. One of these I'm going to use to move this tree. So, we'll do that as my example. And this will fit well because, like I said, I really like using a lot of the natural features in this game, like the natural trees and shrubbery that you can grow, the flowers and things. Of course, the flowers I've not done too much with because I still need to like breed them for sure. Chewy, you mentioned that you want a zoom feature. The Switch has one. Enable it, and when you double click home. Yeah, you know, I totally forgot about that. I definitely saw somebody use the zoom feature recently. I just ate both of those coconuts. No! Alright, we're gonna have to do this. I am gonna have to bury one of these instead. I probably need a shovel though to do so. But yeah, no, you're right. There is a zoom feature. Oops. Let's see. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Oh well. I guess I have to enable it to make it work, but let's go ahead and plant this coconut. And I guess since I have some food in me, I'm gonna move some trees as well. But yeah, double clicking the home button is a way to do so. Do I have a ladder on me? Oh, I don't. I'm not prepared for anything. I'm trying to be cool, do some tutorials and stuff, but I can't do any of it. So I have a little, essentially just a little beach chair back here, but I do want to put a tree there. We'll go get some stuff. I guess while I'm back here, I can at least get some more trees to take downstairs. Alright, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna move this peach tree. I want a peach tree down at the bottom of my cliff. How can you enable the zoom feature? Probably in the home settings. I don't really want to go to the settings though for now. I just want to put a coconut tree where I want it to be. But yeah, I don't know. I guess how are you all feeling about the update that's coming? Are you excited? Do you feel like it's gonna be awesome? Because I definitely do. I'm sure you're all pretty excited for it. Chewy, who do you like to watch on YouTube? I really like to watch a lot of different things. I guess I really like video essays and that sort of thing. I've really been into the channel What's So Great About That. That one's really fun, but yeah, I really like kind of stuff that plays with material in a more critical way. So things that tend to be, I don't know, I guess slightly scholarly, but also not, because, you know, it's just on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, okay, so I wanted a ladder really quickly. I have 2 of them, and none of them are in my pockets. So, yes, I'm very much excited to see Leafy, excited and exhausted because I know it's going to be so much work to do landscaping with all the new stuff. I'm excited too, but also exhausted about that too because there's so much new stuff to add. Still hoping for a cafe update soon. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like it's going to happen. I know some people are thinking that this might mean the cafe ends up being its own building instead of it being an addition to the museum. So a lot of people are really looking forward to that possibility. So that could be a plus on the side of people who want the cafe for sure. When is the update? Glenda asked. It is April 23rd. That could be, oops, I dropped that ladder again. I thought I was already down there. But the 23rd, that's probably the 23rd in Japan, so for me it'll still be the 22nd. So yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, let's see if this coconut tree will grow here. No place to plant things. Alright, maybe I have to back it up a little bit. This should work. Yes! Secret beach just got a whole lot nicer. Let's put our, what did we just pick up? This beach chair. There we go. I've got to turn it though, that's gonna bother me. Let's see, I'm excited for the update too. Yeah, that's awesome. I've acquired Bob on my island. That's pretty exciting. Yeah. Alright everybody, well, I don't know. I guess I don't have too much else to say outside of like, this update's gonna be great. I'm really stoked for it. I'm ready for it to be the 23rd already, especially because like, the 23rd, that's when my Nook shop gets updated as well. Like it's closing tomorrow, the 22nd for me, so it's gonna be really nice. A really big, fun day for me. But yeah, anyways everybody, it seems like Jackie is done with what she was doing. I'm gonna go hang out with her, probably play some more Animal Crossing with her, but I figured I'd talk to you all while I did a little bit of decorating here and just talked about this update. So yeah, I will see you all a little bit later. I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but you know, it was just spur of the moment. I was like, oh, I got nothing going on. Let's just do this. So have a great day, everybody. You all are wonderful. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye. As soon as I find this button. Oh yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That whole thing, you know?